What's up, guys? Jake back again, and today I'm gonna be talking to you about Cordia stock, ticker symbol CORG. It's one of my absolute favorite stocks, companies. It's the majority of my portfolio. I think it's about 35% of my portfolio. But yeah, I really believe in the stock. If I had to pick one stock to put all my money in, if that's what I would do, even though that goes against all my investing habits, it would definitely be Cordia. It's trading at about 40, just under 40 cents right now. And I bought it. I've been buying more consistently, but I bought it at 10 cents. I bought some at 15, 20. I even just bought some more today at 38 cents. But yeah, I see the stock kind of going up to easily $1, so that's already double my money, which is why I'm not too scared of putting money in. But yeah, I see it going to $1. I think long term it could go up to $10. I'm gonna talk about what they do here in a second. Just kind of looking at some of the numbers. Their market cap is 2.7 million. They have 6.9 million shares outstanding. Something I thought was interesting today, excuse me, is that the volume was much lower than it normally is. I think their average 10-day volume is, well, now it's 68.1K, but the average 10-day volume for, before this week was about 100K. And today, I think the volume went down. The average volume went down because there was only about 17,000 in volume today, which what that tells me is if the share price isn't falling and the volume is falling, that tells me that people are holding, which is a good sign because I think that means the majority of people that are in the stock are holding. And we see that because even today, nothing changed with it. There was, even with I think on total, there was probably like 5,000 shares interchanged one way or the other, and we still see it close at the same price it opened at. So what that tells me is that people are holding, and it tells me that people are thinking the same things I am, that it's a good stock and it might just take us to the promised lands. And so let's see, any other number I want to go over? No, you see our 52-week high was 44 cents. That's only 5 cents off of where we are now. I think we're probably going to hit that soon, and I'll tell you the reason why. But first, let me tell you about what Cordia does, ticker symbol CORG. So what they are is they are a virtual dining brand company, ghost kitchen company. So basically what a ghost kitchen is a kitchen that operates with no front of house staff, only back of house, and they operate strictly through delivery, such as, either they do in-house delivery or they do, the way Cordia is doing it is through delivery apps like DoorDash, Postmates, Uber Eats. I think there's like a few more, but I don't know what they are. And so you really cut your costs because you don't have to pay front of house staff. You don't have to pay for bigger space than you need. All you're paying for is the kitchen, the your staff, and then I think you pay a certain amount to use the celebrity menus, which is what I'm going to get into here in a second. But so the ghost kitchen aspect is basically saying, more and more people want to eat at home. More and more people want stuff brought to them. You see Amazon does really well because people you can get what you want next day. And Cordia is kind of using this pandemic this is kind of excelling what they've been doing, you know what I mean? So a lot of restaurants closed down during this pandemic, and so Cordia sees this opportunity, and they're going for this virtual dining. And so where the virtual dining comes in is you can basically, I think you can contact them and you can basically own a virtual ghost kitchen, or it's called virtual dining brands, but you can own a ghost kitchen, right? And you just pay for your staff, and you actually get access the earlier that you sign up to become a ghost kitchen owner or a virtual dining brand owner. You get access to your pick of the celebrity menus. And so where that comes in is Cordia is actually signing celebrities to do deals, so where They have Holly Saunders, Busta Rhymes, and Carmen Electra signed right now. I think they were talking to Denise Richards. I'm not sure, but you can see by the celebrities that they're targeting celebrities that would have older fan bases that like listen to like all these people. They would have more of a strong fan base that would, that's older and has money. If you go after somebody, without saying anybody or picking out anybody in particular, but somebody whose fan base is more young, although you probably do get more hype and more young people will hear about it, that doesn't directly correlate to money being spent on your menus. And so I think they did a really good job with picking the celebrities they have now, because, well, one, they have Holly Saunders and Carmen Electra, and both beautiful women, both business savvy, obviously successful, so that's automatically good. Busta Rhymes, legend, so that's going to be a good menu. And what they're doing with these celebrities is, so basically, let's say Holly Saunders' menu, I believe, is called Yummy. So let's say I go ahead and I want to pay the $10,000 or whatever it is to open up a ghost kitchen. They're gonna say, hey, we have these celebrity menus available. You can pick one or pick two. This is how I'm assuming it's gonna go. I know that you can at least do one, and I do believe that the celebrities can also open up their own, where it's just their menus. I think. So I think there's just so much room for money to be made, because if you think about it, I want to open up a wings place, right? And I just go through DoorDash and I have this ghost kitchen. I've been working with Cordia, and they're like, hey, do you want Holly Saunders menu on your menu? So now people can get wings, and then they also can get Yummy by Holly Saunders. And you take it a step further, you pay for two celebrity meals. Not only can they get her menu, my menu, they can also have Busta Rhymes menu. We're making that all in one spot, and it all gets delivered from one spot. So you're cutting time, cutting costs, taking out the middleman. It's actually more convenient for people too, because if we have like 5 people and we're going to order Postmates, and you're vegan and I'm not vegan, and I want to get wings and you want something vegan, we can now do that from the same spot. And our other friend can also have Busta Rhymes menu. So I see their business model as something very disruptive and innovative. I've been looking at the stock. I think I've owned the stock now for roughly 6 months, probably a little bit more, but I've been watching it for a while. And I just feel like it's a home run. I wanted to talk to you guys about it because, it's just, this opportunity doesn't come around so often. I know everybody saw GameStop and how much that went up, and everybody's thinking, how can I get in on that? How can I find my niche and make my money? I'm thinking the same thing, because if you would have had like $1,000 worth of GameStop at $7, you would have had, well, let's say you had 1,000 shares of GameStop at $7, your $7,000 investment would have been worth $350,000 at certain points. But that's all right. Some people got rich. I'm super happy about that off the bat. And I think Cordia is the one that's going to do it for us. Few catalysts that I see coming up. If you go to Cordia's Twitter, they've been more active recently. Holly Saunders actually posted about Cordia on her Instagram, and I'll tell you why that's big. Because up until that point, which this actually was on the 26th, so 5 days ago now, the reason that's so big is because until then, none of the celebrities have posted about Cordia yet. And when they start launching, then the celebrities will be contractually obligated to post about it, tweet about it, Instagram about it. But that's big because they said that her menu is going to be dropping early second quarter. So for people that don't know, the first quarter is finished up around March. In the investing world. So we have a few big things. Cordia said that their audit should be done by the end of first quarter, so we should see their audit done by March, which makes them legit. Holly Saunders' post reveals that her menu will be coming out early second quarter, which makes me think that it's going to come out right there, probably January, March, April. I could see it coming out in April, and I could see in summer it just being a smash summer for us. On the Cordia front, I would love to see this stock go to like $3 like by summer. That would be beautiful. And I think it could. I think what's going to happen is you know, people are going to see it at 40 cents, and just like some people saw it at 10 cents, and they're going to say, okay, you know, this is way undervalued. It's going to get up to $1. And then I think we're going to see news networks talking about it, and we're going to see people on YouTube talking about it, and analysts like, oh, wow, Cordia is up 100%, such and such and such. And then I think it's going to build even more excitement around it, and we might be able to push to that $3, $4, $5 range. In a perfect world, the stock becomes a $100 stock, and I become a millionaire. But I'm not holding my breath on that. I'm shooting for $10. That's my price target over the next, I would say, 2 years. I am hoping to hit that this year. I would love to get Cordia up to at least $5 by the end of this year, but I'm aiming for 10, and that's my legitimate price target, is $10 by the end of this year. If they don't get bought out, which potentially they could get bought out around anywhere from $5 to $7 a share, which I could see people doing because they do have the network of celebrities. And I think as this gets bigger, more and more celebrities are going to join on, thus creating basically unlimited and exponential growth for their marketing. You know, they even save money on marketing because they have these celebrities, and each of these celebrities is getting paid by each of the restaurant owners who want their menus in there, and it's really a win-win-win for everybody. I love the business model. They've said they're the Tesla of food delivery. I believe it. You know, I think the menus we have now are Feast by Busta Rhymes, Tasty by Carmen Electra, and Yummy by Holly Saunders. And you're going to see people ordering these menus just because of the celebrity, let alone if the food is good. Then now they have a whole another foot in the game, because now I'm eating Holly Saunders food, and I'm not even necessarily a Holly Saunders fan. You know what I mean? I have nothing against Holly Saunders. I just, you know, I'm not sitting here fanning over her every day. I would probably get the Busta Rhymes menu, you know what I mean? But, or the Carmen Electra menu. But I just see so much potential in it, and I just wanted to let you guys know, because there's no use in holding this information to myself. I mean, I wouldn't have told anybody about it because I bought it at 20 cents and it dropped down to 10 cents. I wouldn't have told anybody to buy it then, you know what I mean? Besides, like, close friends, where I'm like, yeah, this hit 10 cents, but it's going to go back up. I bought a bunch more at 10 cents, and then lo and behold, it's quadrupled since then. And that's in the short time of, sorry, give me a few seconds, guys. When was it 10 cents? Oh, come on. You want to do this to me? Come on. Yeah, we saw it down here at 10 cents back in December. Like early December. I mean, that's crazy. It's been like a month, and we're up 4 times. Let's 4 times it again in a month. I think February is going to be a good month for us. Looking at the rest of my portfolio, I was up about $500 today. Like I said, Cordia stayed the same. Neo went down a little bit. AMC and GameStop, I went ahead and just sold out. I know a lot of people are saying just hold, and it's going to squeeze. Quite frankly, I missed it in the beginning, and I've tried to get back in on it multiple times, and I've netted about $250 profit overall from those trades regarding GameStop, Nokia, AMC. I think I'm just out now. I think there's no reason for me to be in anymore. I'm trying to find the next thing. I'm going to be releasing a watch list for you guys tomorrow with stocks that I'm looking at, because I have about 5,000, I think it's close to 6,000 that I want to invest in one stock that I think is going to 10x this year. And so I'm going to look at that, and I'm going to be showing you guys those ones. We'll have the $100,000 to $100,000 challenge update coming out at the end of the week. I think I have some good stuff there. COCP did a nice little move today, so we're going to definitely be up there. We're just waiting on some of these to boom. Once Cordia goes, it's going to be nice. And I'll tell you guys right now, once I hit $100,000 in my portfolio, I am giving away $1,000 to somebody who is subscribed and who is probably on the Patreon, but most likely probably just subscribed, because I know a lot of people aren't on the Patreon yet, which is completely fine. But just to let you guys know, the portfolio updates that I do on my YouTube, they won't be up anymore. I'm going to do one more this week, and then that'll be the last one. And then if you want actual information about my portfolio, then you're going to have to join the Patreon. And so the content that I want to be moving towards is doing these individual stock reviews for you, watch lists that I'm looking at, and then we're going to do, obviously, the $100,000 to $100,000 challenge. And then, like I said, there is going to be more content that is not investing related coming to the Incredivision YouTube. And so make sure you stay tuned to check that out. and invest in Cordia. But this is not financial advice. Let me make that clear. Any money you risk is your own money. So who am I to tell you what to do with it? Because I certainly don't have a degree at all. But you don't really need a degree if you're just doing stocks. You know, I mean, hey, it's good. I'm sure there's a lot of people that know a lot more than me, but I've done all right. But yeah, I'm not a financial advisor. Legally can't give financial advice. But I am invested in Cordia very heavily. It's 35% of my own portfolio. I think it's about a surefire winner as you get with it's like I said, I look for stocks with the lowest amount of risk but the highest amount of reward possible. And try to meet somewhere in the middle there. And that's where I found Cordia, and I really do believe in this stock. Do your diligence on it. Look it up. Let me know what you guys think. If you buy some, let me know what price you get in at. And let's make some money. I'd love to see some people get in on Cordia and it goes to $3 in a month, and then we're all like, oh yeah, we made a ton of money. I would love that. So thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate you. More videos are going to be coming out this week, and make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and drop a like for me. I do appreciate you guys. Have a fantastic day.